Bitcoin's meteoric rise has led many people to deem it the currency of choice for global trade. In this video, we'll go over how that is not only quite premature, but actually quite false. So for those who don't know, Bitcoin is actually a virtual currency, otherwise known as a cryptocurrency, that is controlled by a decentralized network of users. Its main benefit is that it is not subject to the control of national governments like the US dollar is. Bitcoin happens to be controlled by something called blockchain technology. Look, blockchain and Bitcoin are connected, but they are not the same. Bitcoin promotes anonymity, while blockchain is all about transparency. This leads us to our very first criticism of Bitcoin, the major threat of theft and hacking. The overall security of Bitcoin is a major threat facing anyone who decides to buy the coin. Bitcoin exchanges allow for you to purchase the crypto on websites or on your mobile app. This leaves you open to the theft of all your Bitcoin. Wait a minute. How is that any different from purchasing stocks on your phone from brokerages like Robinhood or TD Ameritrade? First of all, that was a really good question. Thank you for that. Okay. He's a little awkward. Anyway, the difference between the two is a little thing called the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. We'll just call it the FDIC for short. So the FDIC basically insures all the deposits in the US depository institutions. Since Bitcoin is decentralized, it doesn't fall under a US institution or any country's institution for that matter. So there is no way of ensuring that your deposits are safe. Additionally, as of December 2017, around 980,000 Bitcoins have been stolen from cryptocurrency exchanges. One type of theft involves a third party accessing the private key of a victim's Bitcoin address or online wallet. Put it like this: if the private key is stolen, then everything is compromised. Now let's move on to the next criticism of Bitcoin: major environmental negatives. This one really isn't associated with Bitcoin, but more the mining of Bitcoin. Did you know that Bitcoin mining consumed 121 TWh of electricity each year as of February 2021? Did you also know that the machines behind the cryptocurrency require more power than the Netherlands, a country with over 17 million inhabitants? This happens to be really bad because the power being used is actually non-renewable. Sadly, the consumption continues to grow each and every year. As the price increases, so does the energy consumption, according to Michael Rocks at the Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance. It is really by design that Bitcoin consumes that much electricity, Mr. Rocks told BBC's Tech podcast. This is not something that will change in the future unless the Bitcoin price is going to go significantly down. Now let's move on to our final criticism. There are better options. There are currently better options out there right now, and there will definitely be better options in the future. Look, when the first telephone was invented, it was one of a kind of like Bitcoin. However, do you still see that telephone around today? No, you don't. Better options kept coming out, and the telephone became somewhat of a relic. I think we will see this happen with Bitcoin. This brings us to the end of the video. Look, if you guys think I'm wrong, please drop a comment down below. I'm always open to respectful discourse, and frankly, I could be wrong about this whole thing. This is just my opinion. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, please slap that like button and subscribe for more content similar to this. I'm Matthias Trades, and at the end of the day, I'm
just someone who cares.
Watch your profanity.